man, is it cutting out? Turtle power!
Some fighting team.
You're really hip.
It's Get a
And they're
Grip.
green. Oh.
Wow, this would be a great question.
Can you recite all the lyrics from the Ninja Turtles?
They should make us sing it from memory.
I can't.
Well, you know I'd fuck it up already. That does.
It's a fact check.
Yeah. But rude. Mighty dude. Ninja Turtles. What did they say about Leo and Donatello?
They suck.
Hey.
Is
Can
it
we just
starting
use
over
this
again?
as our background? No, I think that this should just be our background music for all
Just
time.
nonstop. Well,
Yeah.
turn it down a little bit. Welcome into episode 323 again. We had some technical difficulties last time.
Thought
No
we had everything set
audio. I know. We did it live
It sort of feels like deja vu.
a little bit, but we were in person at Justin's house. They were so nice to host us, give us some nachos, beer. Oh, no, Ryan brought the beer. But to host us and bring it and give us snacks. It was very nice.
Yeah.
Yes, Justin and Cassie and family, thank you for the hospitality.
Hospitality.
Oh my gosh.
Totalitarian.
I have recorded with Peter so long, I'm screwing up normal words.
Oh, dude. Well, I'm already I'm working on my third. What are these called? Vodka sodas with the blue straw. I figured you would like my
water.
It does. It goes down like water too. So doing pretty good over here on my end. But yeah, we got to recreate episode 323 where we saw Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, Seth Rogen, Jackie Chan, all those
John
teenage
Cena.
boys. Yes.
All the teenage boys and other mutants.
Yes. And Ryan's here with us and Justin. We all went. We had a little movie date together.
Yeah.
It was nice.
It was good. We all held hands and shared popcorn and food.
Well,
Fed each other.
Popcorn. What the hell, man? I didn't get any popcorn.
Yeah, I didn't get any popcorn.
Dude, you got to leave that for William because I brought my son, and if he wasn't entertained, then it would have been a mess.
And he was entertained. So if that doesn't tell you something about this movie, I mean, yeah, this is for
my
kids,
favorite thing
I would
about
say.
William was whenever the turtles were not on screen, he wanted to go home.
Yep.
Daddy, are we going home now?
Are we
Let's
going
go
home?
home.
And you're like, no, we're still watching the turtles, son. And
There's
like,
some more.
"Oh, okay. Didn't see turtles for a little bit. Can we go home?
Yeah. And then as soon as they came on, he'd be like zoned in again.
Yeah,
he's like,
which
"Whoa."
I get it. I think I
Yep.
was asking Ryan, like, dude, what's going on with this? When are we gonna get back to the turtles?
Yeah.
Which
Peter's
the
like,
other thing too.
there's no turtles.
Yeah. The other thing too, like, so we went to Alamo Draft House, which I mean, big shout out to them. Like, I don't know why they're not sponsors, Ryan.
I was thinking about just getting a part-time job there so I can just be like, hey guys, I'm gonna record after this movie. And then you
Yeah.
show up after your guys'
Yeah.
long days and be like, hey Ryan, we just came here for this movie. I'm like, all the equipment's back here, let's go record.
Yeah,
That'd be
it's just in the
awesome.
back. Let's go.
You're just always wearing your uniform with your little tag.
I guess I would have to work.
Yeah,
I need to be an ambassador or something. That's why I have the monthly pass, so I can be there all the time. They can start recognizing me. But
I'm
just gotta
surprised
be.
you haven't asked them yet.
Yeah.
Maybe I will.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
they have
should.
Geeks Who
Dude.
drink, and then they have the Drag Tuesday trivia day, so they do stuff like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe we can fit in on Tuesday nights with the drag.
With the drag, they would
Yeah.
love it. They're such nice
Yeah.
people. It's great.
They are very nice. They are, dude. They're so nice. So I went. Ryan bought my ticket. I show up and I'm just standing around because I'm like, I don't know where to go. I'm trying to figure out my parking situation, and like the guy's like, what are you here to see? I'm like, I don't know. My friends are in. I'm here to see Ninja Turtles. He's like, oh, just go ahead. I was like, okay. And I just walked in. Like, apparently all you gotta say is like, hey, I got friends here.
Yeah.
You
So-
really do. And I mean, they check the tickets when you're in the seats because they come and serve you. But like midway through,
Dude,
you
they
can just
never
walk right in.
checked. Dude, I sat down. I went in there. I sat down. And like, oh, are you with this group? I'm like, yeah, I am with this group.
Yeah. We
Do you wanna
pre-told them though.
Yeah,
that people
I
are
probably
coming.
could. Oh, did you? Okay, well maybe that
Yeah,
helped.
we did pre-tell them.
But I felt like I could have been like, yeah, put all my stuff on their tab. Like I think they would have done it.
Hang on.
That's how you
So-
got to go to Alamo. See those
Yeah.
people over there? I'm with them.
Yeah, exactly.
Some did.
Put it all on their tab. The thing though,
And
I
then just
like
leave.
they.
This is the guy.
What's
Oh,
up, dude?
William? Hey, buddy. Can you see us? Hi. Has he said anything about Ninja Turtles since he's seen the movie?
No.
Okay,
He
so
said
still
2-3 days later he would have.
He
quick
normally
review.
does. He talked
Yeah.
about Spider-Man for like a week after he saw it.
Dude, I need to watch that now. It's on streaming or not streaming, it's VOD, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
watch it. So I'll probably
you
be
bought
talking
it?
about that for
I started it.
you know how
I'm
I
halfway
do
through it.
things.
You know.
Yeah, I
Go
keep
on,
on
William.
thinking. I only had like 15 minutes at a time, Justin. I was like, should I start it now or should I wait? And I've been waiting because
Well, I
at least
started
want to
it
get.
before we podcasted, and so I need to finish it.
I know, yeah, but I just figure like if I only do 15 minutes at a time, I feel like that's not good enough.
Dude,
But
you'll be watching that movie forever because it's long.
It's a long movie.
it is long.
Yeah.
But
That
like,
is actually the perfect thing for Ninja Turtles because it is 90 minutes. Perfect.
yeah,
They condensed that movie, the entire plot in 90 minutes and did a really good job.
I thought they
before
could
we
have
get into-
added more, but we're not there yet. We're not to the review yet. We are to our quick question. That's first.
Oh my gosh, why do I have that labeled weird?
I don't know.
How? Why? I have so many questions!
Ba-dum-bum-bum. Bum,
Quick
bum.
question.
Quick question.
So my
Who's your
quick
favorite turtle?
question- Yeah. Is that what we're doing? And we all had, so we did this before we even recorded, but like we all have our person. Ryan, you've always been solid, so you go first because I feel like that's simple.
It's Leo. Leo's the man. He's blue
Why?
and he has swords.
So the
He-
weapon of choice is what matters.
Yeah, I didn't give a shit if he was a leader or not. Like he could have been Raphael's attitude, but he is blue.
But I feel like now that's a thing though, right? Now you care that he's the leader.
Yeah, because I'm an adult now. When I was a kid, I just wanted to see him kick Raphael's ass because Raphael was such a dick the entire time. But and like Leo was like, "Come on, bro! Like you got to be cool, you know." And Raphael's like, "No, I'm gonna be all big old. I'm the original red turtle, you know." It's like, yeah, we get it, but shut up, Raph. Like it's not that cool. You don't even you weren't the last one alive in Last Ronin. Jeez, don't act like. And Raph is a
Spoilers.
dick. He was a shredder for a little bit. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah, dude. He well, he wasn't with Shredder. He was with
No, he was
the
shredder.
Mutant
He
League.
was-
Wait, not
he was
Mutant
the
Are you
League.
talking
Shredder.
about in the comic book?
Yeah, dude. In the comic, well, no wait. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Adventures, I think. He leaves and he joins like some of the bad guys, and they go off and fight some other things while the other turtles fight Shredder.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, he has a lot of rage.
Yeah.
Which for jumping into my thing now, like now I'm all about Raphael because of the fact that I have a lot of rage.
You have a lot of rage.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
rage.
Peter just rages everywhere.
I relate more to Raphael now than ever before.
Hmm.
And before though, when I was a kid though, it was Michelangelo. Like he was just dude. It's in the intro of the theme song. He's a party dude. That's how I felt I was. I love pizza. I just wanted to have fun. So I was a party dude. I was
Yeah.
Michelangelo, and that
Yeah.
dude. And I also thought nunchucks were really cool. I remember having
Nunchucks were cool.
Yeah, I had like
They're
some.
still cool. We
They
should buy them
are.
as adults.
We shouldn't like get really hurt, but like they're kind of hard to
Ninja Stars.
use. And Ninja Stars, yeah,
I
absolutely.
had Ninja Stars. They're dangerous, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got myself in the leg.
Okay, so you're a Raph guy now. You know what's funny is like my personality. I never thought of myself as a leader or anything. I always, um, my personality was more of a Raph personality because I've always been hot-headed, and I'm kind of a sarcastic asshole sometimes.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
maybe I'm just
Yeah.
a blend of all of them.
Checks out. No,
Checks
I
out.
mean, I think we all do have a little.
nah.
I
Yeah,
think we
see-
got a little bit all. They should do a
See,
personality
in terms of me,
test.
I grew up loving Raphael only because I loved violence. He was the most violent one. He started all the trouble, and he was always in fights, and that's what I wanted to see the most. So that's what I identified with. And so he was the coolest one because he was always kicking ass, jumping out and starting fights and shit. And then I moved on to Leo because I grew up, and then I identified with him as a leader. And
I
as
can't
an
start
adult-
fights all the time.
Yeah, I can't start fights all the time. Plus, he has 2 kick-ass swords, so that helps.
Yeah,
And
I
then,
was-
yeah,
I will
yeah.
say I think Leo always had the best weapons.
Yeah,
But that
And
doesn't mean he used them good.
my thing with the characters was like how they had their weapons. So like Leo in the 90s and Secret of those movies, he just looked the coolest with his swords in the sheets just
his
crossed behind his back.
swords have always looked cool.
Yeah. And he just looked like, I know they try and make Raph look beefy, like this big ass turtle, but Leo's always like just had that big stout like buff look because he's a badass.
Yeah,
Except for in like one cartoon rendition, but other than that, he's a badass.
Yeah, he's stacked.
I mean, for
How come nobody likes
for
Donnie?
nunchucks.
Well, I was just gonna say that after this movie, Mutant Mayhem, I'm back on the Donnie track. I ditched Leo and moved over to Donnie,
Oh man, that's
all
cool.
because of Mutant Mayhem.
All
I
right.
will say though, I always, so as a kid though, it's easiest to have a bow staff, right? So I think I would
A stick.
pretend to be, a stick. Yeah, I'd pretend to be
Yeah.
Donatello a lot because I could always easily find a stick. in
Yeah, he was the
backyard.
easiest one to like emulate.
Or a broomstick. Yeah, broomstick.
And Peter,
and
you
so-
know what? You've always been really good with sticks.
I'm so good at sticks
Like
and both staffs.
at bow staffs, and like you think you're Gambit sometimes. I don't know why, but
Yeah.
whenever we go out
sometimes-
and party and stuff, Peter just finds a random bow staff and likes to pretend he's Gambit or
I
now
try to-
Donatello.
Yeah, I try to light things on fire with my hands.
Yeah,
Yeah. But yeah, I that was another thing I always grew up with. And I think that goes back to I think we're a little bit of each turtle there.
yeah.
I wanted to say was for nunchucks though, for Michelangelo, dude, like go watch John Wick 4, chapter 4, and like, dude, I think you'll fall in love with nunchucks, dude. That was one of the coolest fight scenes ever, minus the Ninja Turtle fight scenes with nunchucks.
Except for
So-
that movie's boring.
John Wick 4?
So boring.
Holy crap, Justin. You just need those 90-minute films, huh?
Yeah.
Dude, John Wick
Uh,
4 was a great movie.
Yeah.
I think it had some of the like, dude, you need to get the choreographer for John Wick into a live action Ninja Turtle movie. That would be fantastic. They would make fucking New York City look so awesome with
Yeah.
those fight scenes in the
Yeah.
sewer.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was just thinking like I got another question.
Yeah.
Hit the button.
It's my favorite type of episode.
What? How? Why? I have so many questions!
I do. One more. I was just saying. Okay, so we've had Ninja Turtles. We've had the puppets, right? We've had the CGI. We've had the animation. Which do you prefer? Like, if they continue this on, like, what do you want to see more of? And then maybe also let's add a little bit. What do you want to see least of?
Well, I could start with what I want to see least of is Michael Bay's version of his live action, which sucked.
So does that mean like no CGI at all? Versus with
I don't know,
live
man.
action?
I feel like they'd have to figure out a way to do it right, and that just wasn't it.
Yeah, but I guess that's like. So you're saying there's a potential if they do it right, the CGI could be cool, but like the Michael Bay's CGI was just so ridiculous. And the
Yeah,
story was so
exactly.
ridiculous. Okay,
Exactly. I'm not taking it off the table
The way-
because I love the 90s versions of the live action. And maybe it's just because I grew up with it, because my daughter doesn't like it. She thinks they're creepy.
I
They're
kinda
understand why
creepy
they
looking.
can look creepy, but I also feel like that looked the most real.
Yeah.
So we have the technology. We can, dude. They just got to do Star Wars-esque puppets, like bring the Jim Henson live action puppets and throw a little CGI on their faces. That's fine, but don't do the
Absolutely.
entire thing in CGI. That's where it ruined it, because not only did they made the turtles way too big. They should have made them about the same size as
Yeah.
a humans, and it would have been more believable. I would have,
Yeah. Even if
but
they
the-
were smaller.
even if they were
I mean-
smaller. Yeah,
Yeah. It
They
would have
kinda
been way
went
more
the-
believable.
Which is kind of funny though. They kind of went the Last Ronin way of it, where they did continue to grow, but they're still supposed to be, I don't know, 20-year-olds,
I don't know.
right? I don't know.
but I
It's weird.
guess that does make sense. They are mutated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want like a dark version, like a cartoon that's a little bit more gritty and dark, kind of like Spawn style. Turtles.
Or the Max.
Oh,
Yeah, that's something that they really haven't done yet.
No,
I would appreciate
so
that.
are you? So if you had to rank them, would you put animation in the top then?
Are we ranking the
Cartoons,
movies
yeah,
again?
Just style.
Just style.
Animation and cartoon,
Animation.
yeah. I would say that's top for me.
Yeah.
Style for movies. I gotta go with Turtles 1.
So
the
you want
91.
puppets?
Yeah, I
love
really
that
enjoyed
movie.
that, dude. Dude,
Yeah.
that pioneered so much for not only Jim Henson but puppets, but like live action big puppeteer type of characters.
Yeah.
And dude, they made that movie with no budget whatsoever. So
Yeah,
they
dude,
basically pulled
it
that
almost
out of
didn't
their
get
ass.
made because they thought it was gonna bomb. I forget what movie they made that was a live action esque movie that just bombed prior to it. I can't think of
Super
what it
Mario
is.
Brothers.
No, that movie's awesome.
I know.
Get out of town. It gets a bad rap, but that movie's awesome.
I don't know what they just. What would Jim Henson have done recently? I don't know. We don't need to get into it, but
Yeah.
I went more live action with puppets with some CGI added to it. You fix all the stuff where like you can see maybe like some skin pieces, right? Make it a little bit more realistic with the CGI, but
Yeah.
have
Blend
the
it together.
puppetry. Yeah, do Jurassic Park, man. That's what you need to do.
Yeah. Don't make it
Um,
look so fake.
Yeah, but the animation though, I mean, dude, every single like animation like movie so far has I thought has been great. So
Yeah,
the
the
this new
animated-
one,
Are you talking like TMNT and this new one?
yeah, and then
Oh,
even
okay.
I'll put Rise in there too.
Was Rise a movie?
I mean, it said movie in it. I think.
What about Batman and Ninja Turtles?
Oh, dude, that one was so good. Absolutely. So that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, like they are. I don't know, animation, and maybe because the animation they have more freedoms and everything, and maybe that's why it worked.
Yeah.
I like that, but I definitely want to see some more puppetry with, now with CGI you can fix it.
I would
don't
love
want,
to see that.
yeah, I don't want straight up CGI because I feel like that's been the worst by far. Like that it's not very good. It's unrealistic. They maybe take too many I don't know the word I'm searching for. They're liberties. They're taking too many liberties with the CGI and making these turtles
Yeah.
wacky.
Is there a mashup that you want to see with the Turtles?
A what?
Mashup?
Mashup?
Somebody?
Oh, wait, Justin, did you have a quick question?
Yeah.
What? How? Why? I have so many questions!
I think we're done after this because we each had a quick question.
All right. So,
You would think so.
Yeah, you would think so. Turtles mashup.
Uh-huh.
I mean, there's been many forms. There's turtles
Like
with the Power Rangers. There's turtles with Batman. There's turtles with all kinds of crap.
So
Fucking
this is
Street
like,
Fighter.
oh, dude. Okay, so you're talking about something that hasn't been done.
Well, do you have a favorite, or is there something that you want to happen that hasn't happened yet?
Yep.
Are you talking about comic books, movies?
It doesn't
just
matter.
in general?
Anything,
Doesn't
just
matter?
in general.
Well, I mean, like for me, dude, I love the Ghostbusters and Ninja Turtles mashups.
It's already been done.
I know it's already been done. I've had
Yeah.
both the series that they've done. They did two series because it was so good. I really am interested in the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers mashup.
Yep. It's good.
Besides that, I think Ryan hit it. Actually, I got one more too. I think Ryan hit it with Street Sharks, and then I would say I was gonna go with Biker Meister Mars.
Oh, dude, that'd be cool.
Peter, I didn't say Street Sharks, but
I thought you
Fighter.
did.
No, I said
Street Fighter. They're already doing Street Fighter. That's been done.
I want to
No, I
see
know.
them fight the Universal monsters because they do the mashup already with them as them. But I want to see them fight like Dracula. And
That's
stuff.
good. I like that.
That's
but also
that's
Street
kind of
Sharks,
cool.
though.
So Street Fighter just came out with full character skins where you could download and fight
for
as
the new
Ninja
Street
Turtle.
Fighter. I need to buy it now.
Yeah,
I had no interest in buying that game, but now I need to buy it.
now I need to buy it. Dude, Street Sharks. I mean,
All
why
day, every
did
day.
that not happen? That needs to happen, and they need to race around in Fast and Furious style cars.
Of course.
Oh yeah, that's the other one that Ryan wants. Is Fast and the Furious team up.
Could you imagine Ninja Turtles and Fast and Furious?
I mean, dude, I honestly feel like they just fit in with.
How come they haven't teamed up with like Tony Hawk or somebody yet? I mean,
I was thinking
logical.
They
was
did.
thinking
They were
that.
in Tony Hawk 5.
What?
Were they?
Yeah. Yep.
Holy shit!
There's been too many Tony Hawks.
The other thing I was thinking about was like
Tony
Aliens
Hawks.
and Predator, or put them both together.
Oh,
Aliens versus Predator versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yep.
Look, there you go, guys.
All right.
dude.
Yeah. All right.
I don't think I got that far. I don't think I bought Tony Hawk.
Yeah, I think I
5.
stopped at like 3.
Tony
Yeah.
Hawk Pro Skater 5 was the worst one out there. That's why.
Yeah,
you
that's
didn't
why
get
no
it.
one got that. Yeah, that's why. So I don't know. Yeah, dude, there's so many things I would want to see him in, though. That's the issue.
He-Man,
Absolutely.
Earthworm Jim.
I could.
Thundercats.
Voltron.
Voltron. It would make sense.
Oh man, that's great.
Oh, shit. I mean,
great.
their Power Ranger outfits are pretty cool too, and
Dude,
how
yeah.
they have like the Green Ranger as Shredder too, which is awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
I need to get those comics for sure. So, all right, I need a pee break.
no,
Okay,
All right. You go for it.
I'll be back.
Do you have any more quick questions, Justin?
I can come up with more.
What? How? Why? I have so many questions!
Do you think Vin Diesel would be a perfect voice for one of the Street Sharks?
Yes. Of course. Yeah. 100%.
Honestly, they should just literally have him be like all the Fast and Furious guys.
I think so too.
I could see
they're
Ludacris
halfway
being
there
one of them.
anyways. All they need to do is turn them into sharks. They
Oh,
sent
that
them
would
to
be-
space.
and that's how they come
It's
back.
the
sharks.
next logical step.
It is the next logical step that they need to go to space, come back as sharks. Jason
Yeah.
Statham would be an awesome street shark. John
Oh,
Cena would be
dude.
one.
Yeah.
Fucking The Rock would be an
Tyrese
awesome street.
Gibson, Ludacris.
We would just have so many street shark made because of the Fast and Furious family.
What's that other guy's name? Sung Kang. Is that his name?
Oh, Han Solo.
Yeah.
His character is Han Solo.
Yeah.
Peter, we just casted our Street Sharks movie.
Yeah,
You do that every time.
Michelle Rodriguez.
Michelle Rodriguez
a-
will be a Ned Shark.
Yeah.
All right.
We
Should
got to have an
or-
orca somehow.
Jordana
Oh,
Brewster.
yeah, dude. You just need to do Orca from Orca. I would love it. Have
We
you
can
seen
have-
Orca, Justin?
The Killer Whale movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh, dude, it's on Plex now, and I just rewatched it. Hilarious. It's
I haven't
great.
seen it in a long time.
I know. I requested from Ryan because I was like, dude, I need to watch this again, and it is terrible, but it's a lot of fun.
All right, I'll watch it again.
There's a lot. Anytime when the orca's not present, it's pretty boring. But when the orca is present, and the things the orca does, is just hilarious.
I believe it.
When
Yeah.
when the orca's not present, do you just want to go home?
Yeah, I keep on asking Daniel, can we go home?
Can we go home?
Yeah. All right.
Are
Jumping back
Quick
in,
questions.
I think so. I think we nailed the three. Are we ready to move on to our review?
Oh,
What?
I got a quick
How?
question.
Why? I have so many questions!
All right.
Yes.
There's been a lot of excellent voice actors for our favorite brother. Who was your favorite voice actor for the Ninja Turtles across all movies? Peter?
Corey.
Dude, I can't even think of their names
All
off
right,
the top of my
Corey.
head.
Corey Feldman.
Oh yeah, he is
Corey
one.
Feldman? That's your favorite?
Oh.
Okay.
No, he's good.
Are we doing just movies or TV shows?
Good. Can you do anything you?
Mm.
Oh, damn! There's so many, dude. Johnny Knoxville did Leo in the new one. Our favorite Thad, Alan
Richmond.
Richmond did Raph. Corey Feldman, didn't he do Donatello?
He was
it
Donatello
Donatello?
in 1 and 3.
Am I wrong on that?
Yep.
Yeah.
There's way too many people, man.
Dude, Seth Green was
and,
the voice of Leo
That's right.
when?
in the
When?
series you're watching right now.
Yeah.
And Rise?
Nope, in
Mutant
2012.
Mayhem.
In 2012. Oh, you mean in the TMNT?
No,
that
no, no, in the
TMNT?
TV series. In the TV series.
Seth?
And before him,
Seth
it was Jason.
Green?
Jason, the dude from American Pie was the voice.
Biggs.
Jason
Doesn't
Biggs. Jason Biggs, and then Seth Green.
yeah, I'm having issues.
Yeah,
Shit.
dude. I can't.
Peter, do you have a bad connection?
It's cutting. It says it's low. Is it cutting in and out?
Yeah, you're
Is
kind
it
of out
better?
a little bit.
A little bit.
Hang on.
It's a little bit better. Oh, and we lost Peter.
There he is again.
Is it better now? Better?
We'll see. We'll find out
You can hear me?
a little bit.
Oh, jeez.
I mean,
Hang
Josh Pies, because I
I'll be
met
back.
him. He's a cool guy.
Who?
First guy from the first movie. Josh Pies?
As?
Yeah, he worked with. I mean, I don't know. Did he voice them or did he just? He did something with Raphael.
He was Raphael. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I meant the body guy from Raphael.
Yeah, I met Josh, I think, at San Diego Comic-Con.
Oh, dude. The original Mikey. I think he's the voice of Michelangelo.
Think
What's
so?
his name again?
Josh.
Robbie
Who?
Robbie Wrist.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
Peter, you back?
Is it better?
Yeah, it's a lot better.
Okay. Yeah, I just shut down the browser. Weird. Where
So
are we at?
let's after your pee break, we could cut all this part out.
Oh no! Wait,
Okay.
I'm taking it all back. I forgot that Kevin Clash was Splinter, and he was Elmo for like forever.
And he did.
He did Splinter.
Who did
Splinter-
Ben Schwartz do? Isn't he Leo too? Ben Schwartz?
He's Leo in Rise.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sonic is Leo. See, that's another thing. Blue is the best.
Blue's the best.
Ben Schwartz stays through blue characters. You're right.
He does blue characters. Justin, do you ever see Renfield?
Yeah, dude, that's a good movie.
It is really good.
Ben
like it.
Schwartz and that one is
Yeah.
awesome. He's killer. All right. What do you say we do a review?
Let's
review
it.
Do it.
All right. Perfect. Oh, wrong one. All right, Peter.
Reviews.
We're
But
gonna
only
review
one.
movie.
Yes. And it is a great movie. I think loved by all. Good ratings across the board, I believe. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem. Anything else? you
Made $1
wanna
billion.
ask? Has it?
Oh wait, no, that's Barbie. I saw Barbie.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was looking at it earlier today, and it wasn't that high.
But it's doing pretty well, though, right?
It is.
All things
Has it been
considered, that
greenlit?
Barbie's literally just destroying
Barbie's
everything.
killing everything.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. I'm
Any
looking
of
at
you
the
other
box
before we get
office.
yeah, look that up. Any have you guys seen Barbie, by the way?
Not yet. I do want to go see it though. I mean, I'll be honest. I do.
I have a
Yeah.
compare and contrast because Ninja Turtles was better than Barbie, but Barbie was really good.
You saw
Because
it?
it's so I saw Barbie. Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw.
I mean,
Barbie
I
on
want to see
Sunday.
it considering I look just like Ryan Gosling.
True, very
Yeah.
true. And Peter,
Yeah.
you look like that Asian Ken.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Dude, Barbie is tearing it up for 2023 movies. Dude, it apparently it's already surpassed Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse
Yeah,
and Guardians
that's
of the Galaxy Volume 3.
I believe it.
That's crazy.
cool. It's worldwide. It's right behind Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
insane.
man. I'm kind of sad. This bums me out a little bit because just when did Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles open?
2 weeks ago.
Just
Yeah.
I thought it was just last week. They kind of started like on August 3rd. This is a Wednesday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I don't.
Dude,
They're not gonna beat. They're not gonna beat it.
Right,
Yeah, they're
well,
number 34 right now. Worldwide.
worldwide. Yeah, like I'm just looking at this though, like for box office for that past weekend, dude. It came in fourth. The Oppenheimer. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce that. Meg 2, Barbie, Oppenheimer all beat it. So that kind of makes me sad because I think this movie should do a lot more. It is in total sales though. It is beating Oppenheimer though, and The Trench or the Meg 2. So that makes me a little bit better. But yeah, Barbie's killing it
because yeah, Barbie's killing it. That's competition for you, Peter, because you like your shark movies.
I do. I need to go see that. I do. But I'll probably wait because dude, Ninja Turtles is much more. I need to go see that in the theater. Meg 2, I don't feel like I need to.
Agreed.
Same thing with Barbie. Like, I mean, I want to see Barbie, but I don't feel like I need to go see it in the movie theater.
You don't need to help it surpass $1 billion,
No,
or
no.
it's already passed.
Yeah.
Just
You don't
Ninja
need
Turtles
it.
need
They
to-
don't
doesn't
need your
$1
help.
billion and $20. It
Yeah.
doesn't
Yeah.
need that extra point.
All
So,
right, guys. So we're here for one reason and one reason only, and it's not Barbie. It is for Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, and I think
Hell
out
yeah.
of this movie was very inspiring. It was heartwarming,
Yeah, I
and
mean, real quick, right? We all agree that we enjoyed this movie. We loved it, right? Is
Yeah,
love
dude.
too strong of a word?
I loved it. I mean, it's a coming to age movie
Mhm.
for teenagers. It's a
Right.
And it's
true coming to age teenager movie.
Yeah, I
and
loved
it's an
it.
origin story for old people.
Yeah,
There's a little bit of everything.
yeah.
Ryan, you love it. You're in the love boat.
Love it. I am in the B movies beyond Love Boat with you guys about Ninja Turtles.
All right.
This is a
good.
movie that, listen, I can watch Ninja Turtles 1, 2, and all the time. I can watch them day in, day out. This will make it on that list of Ninja Turtle movies I can watch at all times.
Absolutely,
I'll
I
put
agree.
this on
put
my
on
rotation.
07. Yeah, it's a rotation. That's what it is. It's
Yeah.
not like, yeah, I'll watch
It's a
it. It's
rotation.
like it's right up there with RoboCop. It's right up there with
Hell yeah.
like I said, Jurassic Park, stuff like that. I will watch this all the time. This is where it's gonna beat Barbie in my heart, because maybe I'll see Barbie again, but I'm not gonna be
Yeah.
like, oh, you know what? I gotta watch that Barbie movie.
I feel like
this.
all the issues that I have with this movie, they'll fix with the second one.
Oh,
Well,
you
and
have
that's
issues.
what I'm. Wow,
I do have issues.
I have a little bit.
There's
of
bad
issues
with this
too.
movie, but not that
Yeah.
much bad.
No, I agree, and that's
Let's
what
talk
was my
about our
question.
issues.
Was like, well, yeah. So did you have these right away, Justin? Or
Well, Peter laid out the first issue, which I didn't even realize an issue until Peter brought it up last time, and now I can't stop thinking about it.
Oh yeah,
What's that issue?
I always find those plot holes.
They ruined. Yeah. How did they figure it out? I mean, are we spoiling the movie? What's the plan here?
How did they
That
figure what out?
happened
What are
in
you
the very
like? Are you
beginning.
talking about the opening scene?
anti-mutagen.
Yeah, anti-mutagen. They had that before they had the ooze.
Oh yeah.
How could he make
The ooze.
mutagen without having the ooze first? It's a very big plot hole, and it bothers me now that Peter brought it up.
Well, they kind of started with Stockman at his house, so like he didn't really work for. It seemed like he didn't work for
Yeah.
TCRI anymore, you know.
No,
So
I
maybe
thought
he
he
stole the
did.
mutagen.
He was working for TCRI. He still was. It seemed like it, right?
Yeah,
They were raiding.
that's why they
his
were.
house
They
to
wanted
get
their product back, right?
Oh, but he stole it.
Dude, but that movie started off awesome. It was like Raid Redemption style, like straight up SWAT team busting in. Dude, the opening scene for that movie is straight up legit.
Well, that's the best thing about this movie is we're not getting an origin story of the Ninja Turtles. We've seen that so many times. We've seen it the Michael Bay ones. We've seen it with the originals. We've seen it 07. Like we know the fucking story by now. And they did it the best in this movie because they're like Splinter's like, hey, I'm going to tell you the story, the long version, and he was hilarious with his story. Like
his
Splinter,
version is the best.
the
Best.
and they mixed it up a little bit, but they made it real. Like they made it like something that 5 mutated creatures that are living in the sewers would be able to adapt to, instead of like having this whole karate ninjutsu backstory. Dude, they couldn't really practice ninjutsu in the sewers of New York,
shit,
you know?
Nope.
Why not?
Because they got
They
a jump
did,
from
though. They did,
Oh, they
Ryan. They
did.
watched
Rooftop to rooftop.
TV.
I think for me that was the biggest change, was where they learned how to defend themselves. Like,
Which is my favorite way now.
yes, I agree.
They watch like Bruce Lee movies and
just YouTube,
random action movies and YouTube and stuff. And that's how they learned how to fight. It was amazing.
But also the reason behind it, though, like it wasn't just because Master Splinter just like was raised by a ninjutsu master.
Yeah.
It was because there was legit like threat by humans.
Yeah.
Like I
Right.
like that whole dynamic and the backstory for Splinter, which I think Justin, you brought this up, was like, dude, Splinter has like he is so involved with this movie, and he's a big part, a big aspect of it,
Yeah.
and the whole story arc.
He's a big part of this movie, which is great. They didn't like overshadow him. They didn't pay too much attention to him. They did just the right amount.
Yeah, I agree.
And they gave him character because he truly loved his sons, and from the moment he met them, he hated everything, but they showed him love, and he grew to love them as a parent. So instead of you guys like changing your favorite turtle, like you guys should actually, since you're dads, Splinter should be your favorite.
Dude, I've always liked Splinter. The only bad thing is that it's hard to find a cool Splinter action figure.
There are no cool Splinter action figures.
There's a few.
I like the
out there in
movie
world,
one,
but like, there's really not that many cool ones.
the first movie one, I think, is my favorite.
Oh, that one's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Splinter's he was funny. He cared for his boys, and it was very pivotal in this movie of his compassion for the brothers, because they wanted to see people, they wanted to be in the human world, and it was a major point in his life where he's like, shit, I gotta make that happen, you know.
And what a better person to voice him than Jackie Chan, a karate master in his own right, and he's hilarious.
Jackie Chan's hilarious when you give him just creative freedom.
Yeah,
if you let Jackie Chan be Jackie Chan, he's hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know if he had creative freedom, but I thought everyone with the voice acting was very spot on in this movie.
The one when I first heard was Donatello, and I was like, dude, why does Donnie sound so young? And I think we said this in one of our episodes. I was like, maybe it's them growing up, and this is a perfect opportunity for these 4 voice actors to grow into these roles with future movies. So Donnie can actually probably get an adult puberty voice soon.
Yeah.
And I like it.
I would love to have a puberty voice in a movie. It'd be great.
I thought all of them were kind of, right around the same age, aren't they?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, right when you should start.
I love that it was kids voicing them instead of adults trying to,
be kids.
Yeah, be kids. That always bothers me.
Well, it's so disingenuous, and it gave you an actual feel that they're teenagers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They talk like teenagers, and you could tell that they are teenagers because that's how they talk.
Yeah. And that was one of the biggest things with this one is like they're straight up like newbies. Like you get to see in this movie their first fight, which was awesome. And that's something you have not seen before. The
Turtles' first fight is so good.
Yeah, you always see them already like, hey, like we're ninja masters, right? Like, we've been in with
training their whole lives.
Yeah, like this is the first time, like, hey, we've been training, but we actually never put it to the test.
Yeah. They had to question about helping out or not. They were like standing on the rooftop being like, do we help? What do we do? I'm not sure what to do.
And I loved
how one of them went to action and they all followed, which is it checks out.
And Raph, the one with the razor issues, is like, nah, I think she's good. She's good.
She's all right. Let's go.
Yeah, I did like how Raph was always trying to like just weasel his way out of it.
Yeah.
You guys want to get pizza? Like, yeah.
Until he had a taste of it, and then he was like all on.
I love how there's always a turtle that's in love with April O'Neil too.
Yeah, I just wish this time it wasn't Leo.
He's like the one that hasn't had it yet, so they had to pick him now.
Okay, here's a quick question for you. Out of the little love connection between all the turtles and April, which one's your favorite?
Oh, the original, the first one.
Who was the love connection there? Was it Ralph?
Casey Jones.
Casey Jones.
Well, I always feel like Michelangelo always had he's always just been a
Michelangelo's always been
April.
Michelangelo in the Michael Bay movie with Megan Fox was my favorite.
Oh,
that was the only good part about that movie.
Yeah, Donatello in the TV series, he was just okay. He was a little weirdo, but that's the thing. They're making Donatello like this anime loving nerd. I guess that ties to his teenager brainiac kind of vibe that he's
dude. I love it.
And he could drive, like he knows how to drive, how he learned how to drive. That showed that he has the skills to be the smart one, but he hasn't developed them yet.
Yeah, he's just like a kid that just is into a bunch of random things, and he just happens to be kind of like a nerd.
Well, and the things
I identify
that
with him.
Yeah, the things that he's into though are nerd aspects, comic books, video games, just all that pop
Yep.
culture. Like that's how he was a nerd compared to all the other ones where like it's technology, right? Like
Yep.
Mhm.
it
Exactly.
was a different type of nerdum that I thought was
Yeah.
really cool for him.
I liked it.
What's I mean, you saw it develop throughout the movie when they were in high school and how that's how he connected with teenagers. And then, you know, when you get to don't want to spoil it, but one of the battles, it comes into play. And
Yeah.
it's like trying to figure things out, and this is where Leo was the best leader. This is where Mikey was plan of action, and this is where Raph was just loud and proud, and he was gonna fight anything and everything that he wanted. um the boys had characters. They had character, and their each one of their personalities was just spot on. Like I felt connected with each one of them.
Yep.
You know,
They did them all justice.
Yeah, I mean, they did a really good job of just the whole brother aspect. I think in this movie, where like I think the other movies did a good job, but this one like I excelled just because of the age and like how they
Yeah.
were interacting.
You know, it's one thing that they also did really good in this movie, which they failed on other movies. The villain. So lots of times I felt like it
Okay.
was easy for them to defeat the villain later on in the movie. This villain, Ice Cube, Superfly, he was actually a pretty tough villain to beat. You know,
well, he kept on getting stronger, which was
yeah. You know, like
he's a mutant.
Splinter just didn't flip him over a rooftop into a trash compactor.
Yeah.
And like just random, it wasn't easy for them.
Even the super shredder. Dude, super shredder is like back to back with shells, and that's all it took.
Exactly. So like compared to other movies, I think it was the best showing of a villain.
It was fun because also you got to see their teamwork.
Yeah.
And with that whole scene, there also showed a lot of heart. There's a lot of emotion in this movie that I was not expecting.
Exactly.
And I think that's one of the things I think it excelled at was showing the heart behind the turtles, behind actually the villain. Like his reasoning for being a bad guy was actually like pretty legit, right? You felt for him.
Yeah, exactly.
And
he had a whole squadron of people that at first were like, yeah, dude, it makes sense.
Absolutely. Master Splinter had a very heartfelt backstory. Even April did. Like everyone had this like thing that you could latch onto and felt bad for or relate to, and like, oh man, like they're just so relatable, and it is so heartfelt throughout this movie.
And April being a teenager, so good.
Yeah,
I love her being a teenager with this version.
Yeah, I wasn't on board at first when I saw the trailer, and then throughout the movie, I was like, "Oh, dude, they did it."
Yeah, at first I was like, "No, she's not like a reporter yet. She's in high school. Like, how's that going to work?" But I liked how they all tied it in and did it for her.
But they did their nods, they did their Easter eggs for all of it.
There's so many Easter eggs in this movie.
Yeah,
so many
things were like, dude, like if this continues on, we could follow them, just keep on growing up, and April growing up to like get into the newsroom, right?
Yeah,
you could see all that.
Exactly.
So I hope it continues because it was fantastic. I think it deserves a sequel. I haven't heard anything yet though.
They've already announced that there's going to be a sequel and a spinoff.
What?
Yeah.
What's the spinoff?
Paramount.
Oh, we already knew that. We knew that, Ryan.
So Paramount is going to spin off and do cartoon.
Okay.
While they're making the second movie. And they're all
I like that.
Yeah, they're all going to tie into each other.
They better do it like Star Wars and not Marvel.
Yeah. We're like, yeah, I agree.
April, I was with you. I'm with you on that, Peter. I had a problem with her at first, but she was just a dorky kid in high school. And this is where we're talking like this film series can actually grow into a trilogy. Let's say a trilogy that I was talking. The next one they could be mutants. The
What's
next
the
one they could be ninjas.
forlogy? I think four.
For
Forlogy.
forlogy.
Yeah, because I feel like they just did
Mutant
freshman
Ninja
year.
Turtle.
So they need to do
Oh,
sophomore, junior, and senior.
Yeah,
Forward.
and they need to do after and do 5
Yeah.
when
Like
they're
when they
adults and
go
all
to-
grown up.
So a five.
Like 10 years later after they graduate.
Yes.
middle-aged mutant ninja turtles.
Yeah,
That's
where their
right.
skills are totally dialed in.
And if
Or
dude, they actually at that point, if they change the title, I'm totally on board with it.
to middle-aged mutant ninja turtles.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
College-bound ninja turtles. Splinter's in the house by himself.
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That's right.
Um,
Okay. I feel like since we've been kind of dancing around like the mutants, but I feel like the actual mutants, like the other mutants, a little bit of I was disappointed.
Really? I liked them.
I mean, I liked them, but at the same time, though, for how many and the voice actors they had hardly
Okay.
any screen time.
So some of them, I don't even understand why they hired somebody to do some of their stuff, because literally it was like, bleh.
Mhm.
And it's the Groot thing. I'm like, why are you getting paid to do this? You could have just pulled the guy off the street to make a noise for you and paid him $10. That could have been.
I mean, okay, who was the most notable?
You're cutting out there, Ryan.
Paul Rudd.
Yeah, Paul
Most
Rudd,
notable?
Mondo Gecko,
Yeah.
which I
Um,
love Mondo Gecko. He's a great character in this
He
movie.
probably, out of everyone, besides like Ice Cube and Superfly, like I feel like he had the most like screen time and lines. Like even
Yeah.
Rocksteady and Bebop, which are very huge characters.
See,
in
I
the-
think they're saving them for the next movie.
I get it, but at the same time, I wish like maybe they didn't have them, because the whole story arc like doesn't play in with like where they gonna like,
Which is
end
actually
up.
one of the bad things that I think about this movie is them being in it.
Yeah, and that's
I
what
agree.
like it was cool to see them, but I wanted so much more because like I'm fans of those characters. Like all of them, and some of them I never.
Genghis Frog, you had Leatherhead, Wingnut, Mondo Gecko, Ray Fillet, Superfly.
Who was like the
What-
cockroach? The
Is there
super
somebody
bug?
else?
What was the super bug?
The
cockroach thing.
Scuttle or something like that.
Yeah, something
Yeah,
like that.
scumbug.
Scumbug.
maybe?
Which is funny because they were saying that this had some sort of like gay character in it, and it was Splinter because of Scumbug, but you realize it was a girl.
Yeah, they kept on saying, "Oh, I never met someone like you before. A girl like you."
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, it was totally a girl.
Yeah.
Dude, Hannibal Buress was Genghis Frogs. Oh, Post Malone was Ray Fillet. Like, I would
Yeah.
have never known that. Why'd you throw him in there for that? You know,
Because he didn't have hardly any screen time.
Giancarlo Esposito was Baxter Stockman, which was I think that was a perfect voice cast for him. Underutilized because who knows what we're gonna see with Stockman against, especially since his mutant character was not him. He was a totally different character. It was Superfly, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
I think I like that.
Rose Byrne was Leatherhead.
Yeah. I mean, the voice acting was really good, but it just wasn't enough where, like, you wanted to. I don't. They had so much limited screen time. Like that was my downfall for this movie. Is like I wanted to see more, and I felt they could have added more.
Mm-hmm.
So
they could have added a whole bunch in the background for whatever reason. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think they have a plan with Bebop and Rocksteady, and who knows if we see Shredder or not, but they can always ride it into like a future movie where maybe they go to the other side because they weren't smart. It's not like what Splinter and the Turtles said they will follow for.
Well, yeah.
Whatever,
so if you're watching the movie, they're following Superfly because they're on his side, and they're like, yeah, this is a great idea. And then they flip sides, so maybe they're just easily susceptible to brainwashing, basically.
Yeah.
And they could. Yeah. I mean, they're very dumb.
Yeah.
But they also
It's
like show,
adjustable.
yeah, they show at the very end, you know, how like I guess slight spoiler that they're moving in.
I did not like how the movie ended.
Yeah,
It was
I
too
agree.
happy. It had too happy note.
Well, it can always cause for chaos for a sequel.
It can.
Yeah. And that's what I'm hoping for. Like the fact that it's already greenlit, which is I'm happy to see that. I think it deserves a sequel. I will absolutely be in the movie theater for a sequel.
Yep.
And I think with Seth Rogen, like nothing is off the table. Like just because it ended so happy, just because they did some stuff with the, you know, Rocksteady and Bebop, like they could totally correct that and go in a new direction with it. And even and continuing on with like there was other things I wanted to see, like I don't know if these are spoilers because of we're saying what's didn't happen, but there's a lot that in the Ninja Turtle universe that can be used in future films.
Yeah.
That
And
makes
if Ice Cube comes back as Superfly, he better throw down a ninja rap. Super bothered by that.
so,
Yeah, they had references to music and whatnot, but dude,
He never
I
rapped.
he
I
never
want
rapped.
like a 90s style rap at the end of my movie where he's doing the whole song at the end of the movie.
it's like an original song for
Movie
this movie.
song for the movie
Okay.
from Ice Cube, and I want him to rap as Superfly in the movie.
All
That's
Dude,
what
do
I
you
want to
realize
see.
that you can have had a collaboration Ninja Turtle song with John Cena, who is a musician,
Yep.
Ice Cube, and Post Malone?
Could have.
That would have been a hit. It would have been a
They
hit.
could have thrown Paul Rudd into the mix.
Yeah. Dude. Okay, so our review was basically we loved it. I don't want to spoil any more of the movie to anybody because they still have time to go see this. So, I guess what I want to say is by the time this comes out and it's still in theaters, you have to go see this movie in the theater. This is one of those movies you have to go see in the movie theater because it is very action packed. It is very loud and it has a good soundtrack. I love that they threw down a hey, we're gonna have a Tony Hawk
Yeah.
inspired soundtrack for this movie and the songs are in there. They're so all over the place, very hip hop oriented. But there's a couple in there that are hilarious. I mean, Four Non Blondes. That was such a great
That's
addition
so
into
good,
that
dude. I loved
into
it so
this.
much.
You know the montage music and stuff. It's just
I'll agree.
I,
This is a good movie to go see in the theaters in general. Like
yeah,
the visuals, for one thing, on this
beautiful.
movie, the animation, amazing. You can't get that no matter how good your TV is. You can't get that crispness from your TV that you can in the theater.
And it
There's a
wasn't like that it
difference.
was overly done in this style. It was very watchable. Like, dude, I'll say this: watch Into the Spider-Verse or Across the Spider-Verse.
Okay, I
The
just was
visuals,
watching half of it, and it's kind of hard to watch sometimes
it's
because
over the top, dude.
It switches too much.
Yeah, and it's kind of hard
But
to
would it
watch.
have
You're
been better in the movie theater though?
right.
Yeah, it would have been. It would have been better in the movie theater, and I get why they did what they did in the Spider-Verse. It makes sense, but in the same aspect, it does. Yeah, it's kind of like Avatar. People loved Avatar, and that movie sucked. But like, it's better to watch it in the theater than it is at your home because it just, yeah, it's like a visual thing.
Yeah,
I did not love Avatar.
But here's the thing with
I
Ninja
hated
Turtles,
it.
though. There's more than just visuals.
No,
Like,
there's more than just visuals, but I'm just saying that's a good key component to seeing the movie in the theater.
yeah.
Plus,
My
it's a
big-
great storyline. It's just good all around.
Yeah, I just say go support this. We want to see more Ninja Turtles. I think, you know, if you're a fan of this,
Yeah,
like
dude.
we are, like you want to see more, and that's why they need our money. Let's have them surpass Barbie.
Yeah.
I don't know if we need another Barbie movie.
If you grew up like us loving Ninja Turtles, go see it.
Cat butt, oh.
One of the best episodes of B Movies Beyond ever.
Yeah.
That looked like a real cat butthole, not a CGI cat butthole.
Yeah, a little cameo right there.
Yeah. No cat buttholes in Ninja Turtles. Maybe in the
Yeah.
sequel if we get a cat person.
Maybe.
What I say is
But-
go see in the movie theater, and when it comes out to buy on VOD, buy it then, because we want to give them all the money, because I want to see Seth Rogen writing another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies, which they're already doing. Actually, I want to see 3 more. No,
Yeah, dude.
4 more.
And I want to see more Easter eggs. The Easter eggs in this movie were so good. There were so many nods to so many different Ninja Turtle things.
All right, real fast. Does everyone have a favorite Easter egg that you
In this,
saw?
yeah, I have
Yeah.
a few.
No, favorite. Come on.
Favorite.
Yeah, favorite.
I like how they did a nod to the creators. You know, the names of the places. You know, there was Liard's. I can't remember it because it's not
Wasn't
fresh in
that
my mind for whatever.
Pizza? I think that was Lazard Pizza or Boiling. It was a building.
Do you remember, Ryan? Was it the pizza? And it
It
was
was-
Eastman something.
That
Eastman High was the
north.
high school,
Yeah.
and then Layard was. It was either
I
a
think it was-
billboard or it was the pizza place.
It was a pizza place. It was a sign that was there. It's in the trailer. You'll see it on the trailer.
Yeah. But I love the throwbacks to the creators.
Yeah. I think my favorite, even though it was the Ninja Rap that played on the radio while they were fighting.
That was cool.
That one was good. Because when Mikey Lake lands in the car and they're playing it, yeah, that's a good one. I wish there was a little bit more iced tea, vanilla ice. Sorry. I like the pop culture references because you
get this right at the very beginning of the movie.
Yeah, I mean they got Batman, you know, they were making fun of Batman, they were making fun of SpongeBob, they were making anime references. They're boys, you know? And dude, the BTS one where they're
Oh yeah, the BTS
with getting milked. And they're like, yeah, like you guys don't even know the words. You know, like Donnie was really upset that they were just not doing it right. And that just shows like Donnie's true personality out of this movie. So
I gotta. Here's the thing: this movie is very modern, a lot of modern day references. Which I'll be honest, what is BTS?
It's a Korean boy band.
That's what I thought it was. At first, I thought it was Backstreet Boys. Like, no, that doesn't make sense. And then I was like, it's a Korean band, which I have no idea any of their songs. So, like, even that part went over my
Peter,
head.
you have like, you know, step kids. Get with the times.
But dude,
They don't
Pay
listen
attention to what they're listening to.
BTS. They don't
But
listen to
that's-
Korean.
You don't know
music.
that. They probably
that's
do.
the joke, dude. Only people who like that genre of music, like everybody else is like, what the hell is that? So the
Yeah,
fact that 3 other brothers were like, ice
That's true,
cream.
but they at least knew about it, which I mean, like, yeah, that is really big. But like some of you, like, I wonder though, like, if this movie going to age well because of the fact some of these references, like even now,
You could say that
in
about
this
a lot of
day-
movies, dude.
That's okay.
There's
right.
always references.
You're right.
Like even the language in it, you know, they use like words like sus and
Riz.
fire. Like
Yeah.
is that going to be relevant in another 10 years?
Well, that's
Who knows?
another key thing about the Ninja Turtles. In the early cartoons and the movies, they created words like cowabunga. They used tubular stuff like that.
I still use it today.
So now these these boys are still saying it. I to kind of answer that question, dude, I think it being modern with today's pop culture is perfect for this movie. And the producers knew how to do it versus Michael Bay, where his pop culture references were just off the mark, dude. In this one, they were just on point every single time.
Yep.
I agree.
So, will it age well? Oh yeah, it'll still
Probably
make
will.
me
I mean,
laugh
there's
'cause they'll be like,
enough.
And if you
There's
don't know what
enough.
BTS is, you could always just get on your phone and Google it.
yeah,
You
Google's
could have
the
easily done
rounds.
that afterwards.
and like how they were filming and trying to like have April do her journalism, like totally up to date with social media.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's
I
all I got to
agree.
say about this movie, man. Because if we say any more, I'm basically giving away the movie.
Dude, I'll talk about it the whole thing.
Well, I mean, we might be recording a freaking weekly Ninja Turtle podcast, so
let's do it.
let's do it.
Yeah. All right.
All right,
I think we're
guys.
all on the same boat. Let's get into recommendations. And I'm gonna pee again. I got a really tiny bladder.
Apparently.
Today, you and I can knock out an hour and a half of podcasting. What room is he in now?
I don't know.
What are you clicking, Justin?
You know, I'm just clicking stuff.
Oh, I can see in the background. You look at porno.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Actually, it looks like you're just changing the settings on your computer.
Yeah, I was actually. That's exactly what I was doing. To be honest.
Oh, I wish we would have had the audio from the first one. We were getting hyphy.
We were.
Oh yeah? You got something to say?
Is it our cat?
Yeah. My dog's super patient right now. He's chilling.
Chilling.
Chilling like a churro.
Oh, I did change my recommendation though.
What?
Yeah.
Well, what? I guess you'll tell me in a little bit. I don't know what I'm recommending now. Let me look it up. So, all right, Peter, you back?
Ready?
Yeah, you ready to
Alright.
go?
Yeah.
Yes!
Now I gotta go pee.
Yes! Oh! 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 Oh, God. Oh.
I'll have what she's having.
Can you do it again so I can
Recommendation.
cut?
Okay, ready?
Okay.
Yes! Yes! Oh! 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 Oh, God. Oh.
I'll have what she's having.
Recommendations. Ray-Filet.
How are we gonna do our recommendations? Like, part of me kind of wondered, like, do we recommend the Ninja Turtles item?
I have a recommendation right off the bat.
Is it
An
Ninja
item?
Turtles?
Because it is. Because I was thinking, since this is a Ninja Turtle podcast, just about the movie, that I was going to recommend something Ninja Turtle related.
That's what I was
Which
thinking
is
too.
the comic.
Oh, the actual the original
The
comic.
original comic that started it all. Well, it technically didn't start it all. Gobbledygook started it all. But Ninja Turtles. If you haven't read it, I know a lot of people are more connected with the TV show and the cartoon and haven't actually read the series. I would recommend picking it up and reading it because it is awesome.
I recommend you put that in the case and get it graded. Why do you have the first issue of Ninja Turtles just free flowing like that?
I'm
First
sure
of
it's
all,
not the
I don't know
first
if you
issue.
noticed how small it is.
Yeah.
It's not. It's like a
I'm
weird...
joking. I'm
Yeah.
joking.
I don't even know where I got this, but for some reason I have it.
Yeah. Get that one.
I do
you
have
should get
some
it
of the
graded.
issues.
Nice.
I do have some of the original.
The
issues.
original ones?
Yeah.
Like first printing.
Yeah.
Holy shit. You
Let me see
gotta,
'em.
yeah, you need to do like put that in a safe or something, man. Like that's gotta be pretty rare no matter what it
I
is.
don't know. Yeah.
It might be. It might be. I would love to have first editions of that. Man,
Yeah.
that'd be awesome. But I mean, I'm with you though. That I think the comic book
Yeah.
where it all started is awesome, and the direction they go to,
Dude,
like you see
the style, the drawing, the storyline,
the tone, like the
it's all pretty solid.
violence.
Yeah. It's
Like,
definitely way different from the cartoon and everything.
yeah.
It's a lot more violent. You know,
The
like
cartoon toned it down. They took
A lot.
elements of it and made it very kid friendly.
exactly.
The comic book, and even like I would even say today, like the new comics are like
Yeah. Start with the new ones. It doesn't
Mhm.
matter where you start, I think. Just pick one and start at the beginning.
Yeah, if you know the history of it, you really can pick like up a comic.
Yep.
At the beginning of the series, I guess, because
Yeah.
The new IDW series is awesome. And
yeah,
then,
it is good.
And even the like the Last Ronin, that stuff is good.
Mhm.
Last Ronin, dude. Yeah, somebody
And-
should recommend that.
Yeah.
I love it, but I can't. I got my own recommendation for it.
All right.
Which it is also comic. So I'll go unless Ryan, you're gonna do comic.
No,
too,
go ahead.
But, I'm gonna say like the mashups they've done with the Ninja Turtles, I think, have been really good. Just because I'm a huge Ghostbuster fan, like my favorite has been the two different series for the Ghostbusters and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
Yeah.
comic series. I highly recommend it. I mean, like it's kind of similar to like any of them. It's like, right, like they're like teaming up with these huge characters, like with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, like, right, they get to actually morph. With
Yep.
Ghostbusters, they're putting on proton packs. The Ghostbusters are putting on proton packs, and it's just fucking awesome. And I just love it. I seek them out. I bought those ones because I want to see those stories, because it's blending two things that I love together.
Yep.
So that's my
What you
recommendation.
got, dude? There's so much. There's so much Ninja Turtle stuff. Ninja Turtles the concert.
I don't know about that, Justin.
That was a solid miss for me when I was a kid.
Yeah, me too.
They even had shells,
Um,
man. They couldn't
yeah, I
do
know.
shells. All right, Ryan.
Shredder's Revenge.
That's what I was gonna say. Ryan needs to recommend the video game.
Dude, Shredder's Revenge it takes you back to the old school arcade.
It does. It really does.
But better. Now there's a DLC pack where you get extra characters. You can play as Casey Jones, April. You could be Splinter. You can change the color palette of the turtles as well. More stories. It combines the look and the feel of the NES game along with the arcade. It's probably
It's a
the most
solid game.
It's like one of the most complete, like, side-scrolling beat 'em up games out there, better than a lot of them, and it's the Ninja Turtles. So,
Yes.
and if you got 4 friends and they can all make time, then you
Yeah.
can actually play this with them on various consoles, even your freaking phone. It's on your
Yeah,
phone
dude.
now.
That is the cool part about it, because one person could be playing it on their Switch, the other could be on their Xbox, and you could
It's
all be playing the same game.
multi-platform?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it is.
I thought it wasn't.
isn't it?
Pretty sure it is.
I don't
Could be
know.
wrong.
I feel
And then-
like I like that. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ryan.
Well, I just wanted to bring this up because this is I'm curious on what's going on with this over here. Have you seen these
sure.
guys?
The babies.
These are
The
the
new
new
guys?
ones at the end of the last comic book.
Yeah,
dude.
so they've
Yeah.
introduced new turtles,
yeah.
which I think is about time. They need to have new blood in the game. They introduced the girl, which I can't think of her name. Vixen.
Jenica.
No, yeah, Jenica. Those are the Vivian is from that stupid TV show that sucked.
No, that was Venus.
Yeah,
it's
Venus.
the next mutation.
Yeah,
I did the last Ronin, the 2 Lost Years, which I don't. The Lost Years, that's weird. Weird subtitles. So I don't know.
I haven't read it. I haven't read any of them yet. I need to.
The Last Ronin.
No, I've read the Last Ronin, but I haven't read the.
Is the
new
second one
ones,
out?
The Lost Years. Yeah, this is like the new ones that are just releasing now.
Oh, I
Lost
didn't know they were
Years.
available. That's cool. I
Well,
might
I
have to
think
start
they're on,
going to the
like-
comic book store again.
Yeah.
Oh, future episodes of Ninja Turtle. Who's the least favorite Ninja Turtle, and why is it Venus? Did you know in these comics she's like they basically tore her apart and made her a robot?
I mean, they
Makes
should,
sense.
because that
Yeah.
TV show was so bad.
Dude,
I
they
want to
screwed up-
review it.
I know. We should. Oh, cause
I tried
dude,
watching it one time, like recently, and I couldn't even make it past like 10 minutes because it's literally that bad.
I think I made it
I
through
was-
the first 2 episodes, but it's good. I don't know.
No,
Listen,
it's bad.
I watch pro wrestling every week, so I can chew through my old cartoons.
Yeah. I gotta change though. I mean, we've kind of all done a comic book, which I think says a lot. Like these characters are all they came from comic books, so I think you need to go back to the comic books. But Justin did a comic book, I did a comic book, but Ryan did a video game. But also, like, they've also capitalized on all these medias, and so I need to go. And we already mentioned it, but
You could eat the cereal, dude. You could do the pies.
So good. But I was gonna say,
Did you watch the Sunny in Philadelphia where he buys all the Ninja Turtle pies?
yeah, I did. It's pretty funny. I wish I've tried those. I've never tried them. But I was gonna say I'm gonna go to film since we haven't done film, and that's in its animation again. Is in its Batman versus
That's so good.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like that animated film was amazing. I loved everything they did with that. It was such a great crossover.
It's probably the most adult version of the Ninja Turtles that you can get. Like,
it was that PG-13 or R?
I think it was 13, but it's
okay.
the most gritty version on screen.
Yeah, but
that
what they the how they crossed these worlds was awesome. Between having the Batman villains and also the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles villains, and that's what they've always done such a great job with these stories is blending them. And so I want to
tonight.
Which one was that? Oh, you're gonna watch it tonight? Yeah, it's great. It is. I love it, dude. I watched that, and I know when I saw the trailer, I wasn't fully on board, but I am now. It was awesome. So there you go. Full circle with all our media. Oh, another one.
Ryan has more recommendations.
Toys.
Another.
Buy the toys.
Oh my God! Buy the toys.
Buy the toys. And
wait.
There you go.
Toys.
Toys.
Hey, this is an original too, and I have all 4 of them.
There you go. See,
yeah.
Jesse, you need to put all your stuff off into a safe because that's where
I took this out of my safe.
Oh, nice.
I like it.
Appreciate that.
And one last one, Chef Boyardee meatballs, Ninja Turtle shapes.
I wonder if this still glows in the dark. Do you think this still glows in the dark?
Turn off the lights. Let's find out. So,
I mean, it's from 1993.
Yeah. It's too
light
light there. But Justin, thank you for joining us, rejoining us to recap this amazing movie, which we're going to get more of, which is going to be fantastic. And any final thoughts from you?
For me?
Yes.
Dude, I don't have final thoughts other than if you don't go see it, then we shouldn't be hanging out.
All right, there you go. I think he speaks for all of us. Ryan, always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure. It's been great recording episode 323 for the 3rd time.
Yes. Yes, for you.
Yeah.
Justin and I just 2, but yeah, for you 3 times. So
are we gonna have to redo this? No.
We'll find out. I'll let you know tomorrow.
If I shut my laptop right now and close out, then yes.
Oh yeah, you gotta let everything process, okay?
Oh, dude, is that Super Shredder in the background going on there?
Dude, that's a Chef Boyardee special edition one that you would mail in and get it.
Oh, that's cool.
Well,
yeah.
Everyone go get your Super Shredders. We will catch you next time. Until then, Turtle Power!
Turtle Power! Cowabunga!
Ew. Dude, it just turns into mush.